Jack London, The Little Lady of the Big House, Part 69. Dick Forrest's eyes were sparkling as he replied, "Better than Idaho. Incredible as it may sound, and asking forgiveness for bragging, the great flocks today of Michigan and Ohio can trace back to my California-bred Rambouillet rams. Take Australia. 12 years ago, I sold 3 rams for $300 each to a visiting squatter. After he took them back and demonstrated them, he sold them for as many thousand each and ordered a shipload more from me. Australia will never be the worse for my having been. Down there they say that Lucerne artesian wells, refrigerator ships and forest rams have tripled the wool and mutton production. Quite by chance, on the way back, meeting Mendenhall, the horse manager, they were deflected by him to a wide pasture broken by wooded canyons and studded with oaks to look over a herd of yearling shires that was to be dispatched next morning to the upland pastures and feeding sheds of the Miramar Hills. There were nearly 200 of them, rough-coated, beginning to shed, large-boned and large for their age. "We don't exactly crowd them," Dick Forrest explained, "but Mr. Mendenhall sees to it that they never lack full nutrition from the time they are foaled. Up there in the hills where they are going, they balance their grass with grain. This makes them assemble every night at the feeding places and enables the feeders to keep track of them with a minimum of effort. I've shipped 50 stallions 2-year-olds every year for the past 5 years to Oregon alone. They're sort of standardize, The people up there know what they're getting. They know my standards so well that they'll buy unsight and unseen. You must call a lot, then, Graham ventured, and you'll see the culls drain on the streets of San Francisco, Dick answered. Yes, on the streets of Denver, Mr. Mendenhall amplified, and of Los Angeles, and why 2 years ago in the horse famine we shipped 20 carloads of 4-year geldings to Chicago that averaged 1,700 each. The lightest were 16. There were matched pairs up to 1,900. Lord, Lord, that was a year for horse prices, blue sky, and then some. As Mr. Mendenhall rode away, a man on a slender-legged, head-tossing Palomino rode up to them and was introduced to Graham as Mr. Hennessy, the ranch veterinary. "I heard Mrs. Forrest was looking over the colts," he explained to his employer, "and I rode across to give her a glance at the fawn here. He'll be riding her in less than a week." "What horse is she on today?" "The fob," Dick replied, as if expecting the comment that was prompt as the disapproving shake of Mr. Hennessy's head. "I can never become converted to women riding stallions," muttered the veterinary. "The fob is dangerous."